What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Platinum Plays. Today we're going to be doing something slightly different. So Mark's going to be playing The Last of Us Part 1 while I watch. Haven't played this all the way through, have you? Not forget the Part 1 bit. Don't worry about the remake, but like The Last of Us 1 in general.
Yeah, no, I haven't. It's quite controversial, isn't it? Because it's been out. This is the third time it's been released.
Yeah, it came out on PS3.
PS3, yeah, and I've literally never played it from the beginning to the end. I've played bits randomly when it first came out with friends, and all the way through the years I've seen bits played. But yeah, I don't really know anything about this game, so this is like a fresh playthrough for me.
Yeah.
It's like I'm like a virgin.
Oh, touched for the very first time.
Exactly. But yeah, it's pretty good so far. I mean, I really like it. Joel's a pretty boy.
He is a pretty boy. The game's extremely pretty. We're playing the remastered Part 1 PS5 version. I've got it as well. We both got it within a few days apart. I've played the PS3 version and the PS2 version. No, excuse me, I have brain fog. I have not played the PS2 version of Last of Us because it does not exist. But I have played the PS3 and the PS4 versions. Excuse me. This is my first time playing the PS5 version. I'll be honest, I kind of just wanted to replay the game and get the platinum. So,
Yeah.
But no, I'm a huge fan of The Last of Us. I have a firefly tattoo on my arm. Played it since the very first one. That was a day one purchase for me on PS3. Man, what a different time that was, because I first played anything Last of Us related. God of War Ascension. Do you remember this game?
I know of it. I've never played it. I only got into God of War recently, so
Yeah.
the first God of War
PS...
game I played was the 2018 one. So
Yeah, so Ascension was a PS3 God of War game, and it came with a demo for The Last of Us. And I remember getting like Ascension on a Friday or something like that, the day it came out, and I went to my dad's for the evening, and he had a PlayStation 3, so I brought it with me and played The Last of Us demo while he was asleep. So yeah, I've been with the franchise since day one. Bought Last of Us 2 on day one as well. Platinumed Last of Us 2. Never platinumed the first one. I couldn't be fucked. What's with those trophies, man? We were discussing this the other day when Marc was debating playing the Last of Us 1. He was like, well, should I just buy the cheaper version and just play the PS4 version and stuff? And it's like, nah, if you want that platinum, you need to be playing on the PS5, because the PS4 trophies are awful.
yeah, and there's multiplayer as well, isn't there? Multiplayer trophies that you need.
Oh, optional conversation on your left.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Yeah, the multiplayer was fantastic. I really liked it, but yeah, those trophies for it didn't really help for the platinum. I thought it was a really good multiplayer. It was a really interesting way of doing it. And I look forward to the solo multiplayer they're going to release eventually. They keep saying it's coming.
Yeah.
So you've never played the multiplayer then?
No, I don't know if in my head I've got an idea of it, but I think I might be thinking of the Uncharted multiplayer.
They're very different.
Yeah. What was the multiplayer like on Last of Us then?
It was called Factions. So you'd be hunters or fireflies. And they had like your team deathmatch modes and collect supplies kind of mode. It wasn't huge. But the best part for me was that you could link your Facebook account to it.
Yeah.
So you would have your clan that you're trying to build up survivors, but obviously the more survivors you get, the more supplies you need to be able to earn to feed them in the matches.
Okay.
And if you linked it to Facebook, members of your clan would have your Facebook friends' names.
That's pretty
So it'd
cool.
be like, Mac has gone out on a supply run. Mark has died from starvation and stuff. It's a simple thing, but it was cool.
That's always I like those little bits in games. Like a lot of games these days do have like mobile app tie-ins. like if it's collectibles or anything that they kind of track. But I do like it when they do have those extra little features that they just kind of tie it all in and make it a better experience. Yeah, but no, the multiplayer sounds pretty good. And is it going to be the same multiplayer?
We don't really know a lot about it.
Yeah, I haven't looked about it at all. I didn't even know they were bringing it out. So
It's been one of those things they've been working on for quite a while. Yeah, it's called Factions. We've had a tease or some, I think, concept art for it last year. It might have been this year, but yeah, it's this year. I think it was when they did that Last of Us thing. I don't think it was Last of Us Day, but like, remember when it was like in an auditorium or something like that, and they showed off a couple of things.
Was that not the?
Oh yeah, it was an end of a game show, wasn't it?
That was a
Yeah.
That was the part 2 announcement, wasn't it?
No. It was something recent where they showed off of pop in ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to ask because okay, so a little bit of a disclaimer. I have played this bit before, only last night, and we weren't starting right at the beginning because the intro is quite long and doesn't show off a lot of the game. So, but yeah, do you kill this guy or
every time?
Bam, right in the eyeball. Ugh. Oh, that's sickening.
You gotta like later on you'll get a shot. Go on.
Sorry, I was going to ask, does anything happen if you leave him?
No.
No, okay. No.
But later on you'll get a shotgun, and when you use that, like brain parts fly off, and it's great.
Nice.
But yeah, no. Anyway, I think it was a game show, and they talked about Last of Us right at the end and Factions. Oh, it would have been when they announced the Last of Us Part 1, obviously.
Okay,
I remember now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they showed some faction concept art then, but yeah, it's probably a while away. Remember, not too long ago, PlayStation made a point that they're doing their big move towards having these kind of multiplayer-only experiences again, and Last of Us is one of those.
Yeah.
Well, Factions. So how do you play this game? Are you all-out brutality, or are you stealthing your way through it?
I stealth until I can't stealth no more. So basically, I'm not very good at stealth in games. Even though I played like all the Assassin's Creed, I'm really still quite bad at the idea of stealth. But I do try my best to, especially in this game, because I try my best because obviously ammo and stuff is quite limited. So I remember playing it before on the PS3 with a friend, and we just had no bullets. So trying to get round you can fight without bullets, but trying to get around clickers and stuff is tough. So yeah, I stealth where I can, but I'm not the best at it. What about you? I can imagine that you just combat.
No, go on, say your insulting thing. Brutal.
No, I was going to say that you're brutal combat.
No, not at all.
Really?
I would say I'm better than average at stealth, but I'm not great. Maybe good would be being just about right. Maybe slightly generous.
Yeah.
I go into almost everything stealthing, unless there's like a shit ton. This run has been different because I'm working on the platinum, and you need shivs available for doors. Yes. So
I did notice
if it's just a room full of clickers, and I'm just like, oh fuck it, I've got the ammo. I'll do that to save some shivs.
Yeah.
But yeah, for the most part, I try and stealth it.
When it comes to the platinum, are you following a guide to get all the collectibles and stuff?
Not on my first playthrough. I'm playing. No. I mean, I trade in some games to get this, so I guess technically I got it for free. But because it is worth 60 quid, I kind of want to get my money's worth. So no, I'm playing for fun on my first playthrough, but searching every nook and cranny. I looked at my stats in that level selector last night, and there's a couple of levels where I've just completely
nailed it.
Thank you. Real bad brain fog. I'm ill. Brain frog. I'm done. I'm a write-off. I have really bad brain fog. So there's a couple of levels I've just nailed naturally. But then, there's others I'm going to have to go back and replay. So I'm trying to look for everything, and I'm conscious of a couple of trophies. But yeah, I'm just doing it for fun on this round, and then I'll jump into level select for the platinum. I have a homemade guide someone made me. So
okay, nice.
Yeah, Sarah Louise made me a guide. So,
For this one.
yeah,
Oh, share it with me, baby. If that's
nah,
okay.
that's mine. Suck a dick.
Ah.
But
Okay. In that case, if you do notice that I've missed any collectibles or anything, just shout out
yeah,
if you know. Um, but no, Sarah's good at making those things. I used one for Assassin's Creed 2 or 3, I think. Not 3,
she
Brotherhood.
made one for Brotherhood and Revelations. Yeah,
Yeah, I
I've
think I
got an
used.
Odyssey one as well that I've been using when I've been playing
Nice.
Assassin's Creed. She didn't make one for The Last of Us Part 2, but she was my Last of Us Part 2 platinum guide. So
Nice. Was she like your oracle?
she's the
The guy in
oracle
the
to my
the guy in
Nightwing.
the chair.
The guy in the chair.
Oh, not
Yeah,
the guy. I do apologise, Sarah.
yeah. So she
Um,
makes very good guides. I tell you, she can make a living off it
yeah,
for
it's
all those sweaty and platinum nerds.
yeah. Just put them on like Etsy or something.
Yeah,
the
that's actually not a bad show.
yeah, the guy that I bought. So I'm super stingy. If anyone knows me, I don't like spending lots of money on one thing. So the £60 price tag on this was a bit much for me. So I found the guy selling it on Facebook Marketplace, and I found this house or whatever. I went up there and I was like 45 quid, job done. And I opened the door and I was like, "Hey, I'm here to pick up the game." And he was like, "Oh yeah, no worries, I'll just grab it." Came back a couple of seconds later and he was just like, "Yeah, I got the platinum. It took me about 20 hours." And I was like, "Can this guy be my friend?" I didn't want to seem like such a nerd, but like I was impressed that he was so brazen about his platinum. But yeah, it was good.
Yeah, you said to me last night, like, what's like rank the 3 versions of this game or something, and I was kind of messing with you a little bit. I did know what you mean. I do apologise, but I would say actually the PS4 is probably the best version of this game,
Even past this one.
just for the sake of obviously visually it's not going to be as good, and obviously it's not going to handle as well. But it's the best price tag, and it's got the multiplayer.
Yeah.
And I'm
Okay, yeah.
pretty sure the PS4 version includes the DLC, but I might be wrong.
It's DLC, the Left Behind thing.
Yeah. But, like, don't get me wrong, this will always be the prettiest, best way to play it, but it's certainly not worth the current 60 quid price tag.
Yeah,
If you're going to platinum it and put 2 playthroughs in, maybe. But if you just want to experience, like, The Last of Us for its story, there's no reason you shouldn't just buy the PS4 version.
Yeah, yeah. Nice. Yeah, I'm looking forward to fully experiencing the story, because obviously everyone has always been like, Last of Us is amazing. If you put it, ask someone who's their top 10 kind of PlayStation games, that they'll likely put this or number 2, at least one of them in the top 10. So it'll be good to kind of finally get to that point where I could potentially put it there if I want to. Yeah,
Number 2 is controversial, isn't it?
Yes, it is. There was a lot of hate for number 2, wasn't there? There was like hate
There was
mail
a small
and
fraction
everything.
of it. And I will say it, number 2, better than number 1, easily.
Really?
Absolutely. Just because the story doesn't go in the direction you maybe didn't want it to go doesn't mean it's bad.
Okay.
And just because it made you feel feelings of anger or upset, isn't that what a story's supposed to do? Make you feel things?
Yeah, generate meaning.
There's a difference between a bad story and a story that's good, just didn't go the way you wanted it to go.
Yeah. But then,
So,
I don't know, that does leave a bad taste in people's mouth. Like, last weekend I watched a couple of films, and both films were awful. Like, but I had such high hopes for them. Like, there was one, Candyman, don't know if you know of,
I've
a
heard
horror
of it.
film that came out a couple of years ago. Finally watched that, and I was just like, oh, well, that was... I don't like horror films, so put myself through a horror film is a big thing, and then to watch it and it be shit, I was just like, well, that was awful. And and the other one was Moonfall. I don't know if you've heard of Moonfall.
I think I've heard of it, yeah.
It's basically where the moon is like is falling.
Oh, yeah, then I have.
But it's not. The moon isn't falling. There's like a creature inside of the moon, and the moon is like a superstructure. It's it's dumb as hell, and I did not expect it to go that way. It was enjoyable for like the small amount of parts that were okay, but the concept was like far too wild for me to enjoy. And I guess that's kind of like the similar thing. Well, it's just kidding.
No, I don't think so, because I think objectively you can't say the writing of Last of Us Part 2 is bad. It just doesn't go the way, and obviously I'm being very careful not to spoil it in case you do decide to play it. But just because it doesn't go the way people wanted to do, it doesn't make it bad. That writing is good, the story is good, it's just, especially the way they advertise the game, at least the storyline is not what it turns out to be, but also they did it for a reason, to not spoil people. And what the story is makes sense based on the first one and based on the world. Like, it makes 100% sense. It's just not what any of us would want. Well, not any of us, but something happens which is hurtful, right? Like, you don't want that thing to happen. So that doesn't mean it's bad.
Yeah, it's like the opposite to a fan.
You know, we watched Endgame, and Nat and Tony dies. Well, does that make it bad because what happens is something you didn't want to happen?
Yeah. No, I get what you mean. Also, one thing that I've just noticed that I really like is that Joel's gun is in the waistband of his jeans, and every time his hand actually goes to that place, like every time.
The power of PS5.
I really like it, and I just noticed that, and I thought it was really cool. Then he puts it back, and it's like bam. Okay, what difficulty are you playing on?
Oh, light.
Light.
Yeah, why would I play on anything but? I've done my difficulties with this game several times, and I'm here just to enjoy.
What did you play on it originally?
Whatever's, I would assume moderate. Whatever's one below hard. I'm not playing this game on hard. Fuck that shit.
Yeah. I'm already struggling on moderate. Like a couple of the scenes later with clickers and stuff, I'm just like, oh god.
My go-to on games is always normal. Unless I'm there purely for the platinum and don't give a shit, then I'll play it on the easiest mode possible, because why extend that platinum time?
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, I will always play on normal. Unless there's a game that I really kind of don't want to play. Well, no, that sounds bad. Immortals. I played on easy because I knew I could, and I kind of wanted. I already knew the story, and I kind of just wanted it to be done because I did enjoy it in the end, but I didn't want it to be a challenge to complete. So yeah, but this is gonna go terribly.
Oh, you're in trouble.
Bad. Oh, I missed. Yeah, thanks, Tess.
Kick his ass. Beat the shit out of it.
Oh.
Oof.
Joel is a straight savage. Like some of the stuff
he's
he does
brutal.
is disgusting.
It's more brutal in number 2.
Is it?
Yeah.
God.
I might actually play number 2 straight after number 1.
I was gonna use the money to when I trade this in to get the number 2.
Yeah, I've already got the platinum, so I'll just play it for fun. I think it's a longer game as well, though.
Is it?
Yeah.
How long is this one? If you had to hesitate a guess.
12 odd hours, maybe.
Oh. Okay.
But also, you've then got to do the DLC afterwards.
Yeah,
which is probably for whatever.
Hours. Damn.
But I want to say it's definitely closer to 20 on number 2, if not a little bit more.
Do you reckon they did that on purpose? Or is it
I
just
think more story to tell? And there's I'll tell you this, it's not really a spoiler. There's like an open world section. Not the whole game, but there's one section that's open world, so that adds some time onto it.
Yeah. I know the vague
You've
story.
really fucked it here.
Why?
Wow, I did this whole thing in stealth.
Oh yeah, but I'm kind of having a proper conversation while doing it, and it's hard to stealth.
There's always an excuse though, isn't there?
Well, I want to give the people what they want to see, and they want to see Joel going nutty.
I've played this game several times, multiple times on all three. Well, okay, multiple times on PS3 and PS4. First time on PS5. I never realised that when you hold someone hostage, if you press R2, you shoot him in the head. And I don't know why I never knew that before. It's such like a simple concept, but like I was holding a guy hostage, shot someone else in the head, and accidentally caught R2. Nice throw, dickhead.
Yeah, I know.
Actually got R2 and he just pops the cap in his head and then throws him on the ground. So this is sick. I didn't know that.
I won't be shot at.
Oh,
Tess, get him.
that's Tess. Don't shoot Tess.
I wish I could.
What? Tess is
Bam.
great.
Tess
You're
is
just
good.
scared of powerful women.
Yeah, correct. They are scary. They scare me. Bam. Oh, God,
Oh, nice. I mean, this game isn't meant to be played as a shooter, and I like that it kind of punishes you slightly if you do want to go all guns blazing, because it is not easy to control those guns.
No. The shooting's really, really hard. I think there's aim assist and stuff, but obviously I don't have them on. What's he
Are you
doing?
gonna? Or he's surrendered. What are you gonna do?
Oh, this has never
There's
happened.
only one thing to do.
I'm gonna kill him.
Nice.
I've never had that before. Well, I haven't played the game that much. Oh, shiv. Nice. The shivs have changed as well. That's what I noticed from the first one, at least. There used to be like blades, like just metal blades, didn't they? Whereas this, they're more like screwdrivers, which I thought was pretty cool.
There's a couple of weird changes though. I was playing a bit
yeah.
last night in a toy store, and that's where the Uncharted Easter egg used to be. There was an Uncharted 3 board game, and it's just
right.
gone now. I said,
Oh.
what's that about?
Why would they move? Why would they?
Exactly.
Why would they remove that?
I have no idea. It was so weird.
Strange.
It's funny because you haven't even really got to some of the best parts of the game yet.
No, I've got spoilers. I've got a little bit further than this. Actually, a lot further. I'm in the next chapter, towards the end of it. So I'm in the skyscraper.
In the skyscraper, that's a great level.
Yeah, and I got to the second encounter with the clickers, and it was close to 1 o'clock last night, or this morning, and I was tired. And you know when you're tired and you're playing games and you're just like, I can't quite do it because I'm not concentrating enough. I got to that part and I was just like, yeah, no, I can't do this. I can't do this tonight. Oh, don't want to do that. I want to do this. Also, I love the menu, the like crafting menu and stuff. So like here, it's like in game, So I always think that's pretty cool. And
It's something they took from Last of Us Part 2, I think. I think
Really?
in part, I might be remembering it slightly incorrectly, but in Part 1 it wasn't too dissimilar from that. But they've taken some of the Part 2 stuff, like the workbenches, the way those work. They've taken the upgraded way from PS2 and put... Oh my god. PS2.
What?
Fucking PS2.
I didn't even
From
clock it. I
Part
was
2
just like, yeah,
into
PS2.
Part 1. Mate, I feel like shit. My brain's so foggy.
It's okay.
I can't say words.
So what words?
Well, I can't... Oh, fuck you.
I'm only kidding.
I hope this guy kills you. Oh, wow, he didn't.
I killed him.
You're out of ammo. Reload.
Okay, if you have to choose a brick or a bottle, which are you
Brick.
going for? Brick. I'm a
Brick
bottle.
every day. No, the brick's so satisfying, especially when you smash someone around the head with them. Why are you running?
I did it by accident.
Why are you running?
I'm playing two completely different games at the moment in terms of fuck you, bitch. In terms of controls. So I've got oh, you bastard.
Oof.
Oh, thanks, Tess. So I've got God of War 3, which is like slashy hack and slash game. So it's like a button mashing hack and slash game. Whereas this is it's completely opposite. So I'm struggling with the controls a little bit, to be honest. But,
What? Sorry, was there an invisible man there that you were trying to fuck up?
yep. Look,
The controls a bit. It's the R2 for reload, isn't it?
yes, it
I do it as well.
confuses me. Yesterday when I was playing, I I actually was like, "What's the reload button?" I couldn't remember what it was, because normally it's like what X or square or something. It's normally square, isn't it?
Normally.
And also X. There not being a gun. A gun? I'm dead. Fuck.
Nice. What even killed you? I didn't even see it.
There was 2 shooters in the back. I was just trying to hide. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, the fact there's no jump as well really gets me. I just love a jump button in the game.
It's also the L1 to sprint gets me as well.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's normally look down sight, isn't it? Hey little bitch, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
Daddy's gonna get you. Oh, choke him out, Daddy.
I see.
Oh, great, you've been seen.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I've got loads of bullets. No, I don't.
Yeah, you've got fuck all.
Tess, get him.
Look, the AI and stuff they do in this game is great, but it's sometimes just even now, after all these years since it came out, still a bit wank. Like, I was stealthing my way through a level and I was hiding behind some barriers, and Tess and Ellie just crouch walk right in front of 3 guards, and the guards are like, "Yep, nothing to see here," because it's only looking for you. It doesn't count the AI, the companions, if they get caught.
Yeah,
so,
there's the bit. Oh god.
Oh, get fucked. Oh,
this is terrible. I'm normally better than this. I'm actually really upset.
There's no proof that you're better than this.
I've done this bit already. Right. Okay. This time, get that. Okay. Guide me. Guide me, Daddy.
Right. Enemy on your 9. There we go. 9 o'clock. 12 o'clock now. Right. Stop behind this barrier.
Yeah.
There we go. Listen mode. So who's to your left?
No one.
Right. I think you're clear. Go for the guy on your 3 o'clock. There you go. Grab him and then bring him back ever so slightly and then choke him out. So his body's less easy to see. There we go. Pull him back. Probably about there should be...
Okay.
God.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Oh god.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You're not fine. Okay, kill everyone.
Okay.
That's my new instruction.
Okay. I'm just going to hide here and then shoot when needed. Currently, now I'm playing Uncharted. This is now an Uncharted game.
Do. Nice.
Okay,
right.
Swap it out.
Wait for him to pop his head up.
Oh,
there we go. Perfect.
That was a good shot. Oh, you fucker.
Oof. That wasn't no.
That wasn't. That's what I kind of meant with the fuck. The shooting is tough. Oh god, just kill him, kill him.
Kill him and then heal.
Yep. Bam. Oh.
Wham bam, thank you, man. Right, drop a health pack.
I think the shoot. Oh fuck! I thought it was someone then. So it's just Tess. I think the shooting's like probably one of the most realistic that.
You can upgrade them to feel a bit better, and it will feel a bit better.
I haven't actually done any upgrades yet with the suppressants, right? Is that what they're called? Supplements.
No, the supplements don't do weapon upgrades. You use you use parts to do that. Nice throw. Throw like a fucking sissy. Well done.
I should use all my fucking bullets on this wanker. Right, cool. It's done. I've cleared the area.
And you punched the air for good measure.
I keep doing that because I think it's squares reload and also hit. Well, I think squares reload. So I'm just like, yeah, reload. Oh.
Nice, nailing it.
Oh, can't jump up there. Is there any collectibles in this area, do you know?
No, not off the top of my head. I appreciate you look like an alcoholic running around with this bottle in your hands.
Yeah. Right. Cool, I know this bit.
It's time to run.
Time to run.
Why are you running?
Why are you running? Yeah. I do really enjoy it and I am liking it.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to maybe jump in when you're a bit closer towards the end of the game and talk about it then, because there's a lot we can't talk about story-wise. Because for you've met Ellie, and you're on the way somewhere. It's a
Yeah.
bit hard to talk to you about what you think
Yeah,
based
well,
on that. So
just going to meet some fireflies is all I know.
maybe in a week or two we'll do this again. We'll obviously go
Yeah.
to Gotham Knights next,
Oh yeah,
and then
next week.
we'll
Yeah.
jump
Oh
back
shit,
into this,
that's next week.
that's Friday. Yeah,
Oh, I thought I was still had to wait another week. Oh, on top of next week. Oh yeah.
No. Friday's its release date. That's your weekend plans.
What am I doing that weekend? I don't think
This
I've
guy
got
looks
anything
like a
planned.
twat.
Oh yeah, I hate Zero and his fucking.
Oh, he looks so dumb.
I
Kneecap.
bet you're just happy that he dies then, right?
He just looks so dumb. He's that guy on the grass outside your campus playing the guitar. Fuck this guy.
Yeah, Kumbaya.
Kumbaya, fucking 4 years old, chatting to the 18-year-olds. Fuck this guy.
Yeah.
Joel just gives no shits. Right to the face.
Yeah, he is a like. I said it earlier and I say it again. He's a straight savage. Like, and the I don't know how you feel, but the beginning did you cry? Did you almost cry? Have you cried at the beginning?
At some point, yeah, for sure.
Oh, I was close. I was like,
Yeah, not like breakdown crying, but yeah, certainly like a tear or two.
yeah. I was like water in the eyes, and I was just like, oh god, don't cry, don't cry.
It's the bit that gets like I'm fine with it up until she makes that weird little in-breath noise.
Yeah, like the death rattle.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
gets me.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's Joel's definitely an anti-hero at best. We spoke
Yeah,
about a theory about it
In
on
that
the
last
ranking,
last
Yeah.
ranking, yeah.
but so you do know the outcome of this game a little bit and the start of the second one, but you don't know all the details. So we kind of try to dodge around it on the rankings. So it'd be interesting to talk about it.
Yeah,
I've
so I
actually played
know
it.
when number 2 came out, I basically asked you what the story was after you played it because I was like, I haven't played the first one, I'm not going to play the second one, so I kind of know
Savage.
what the second one's about. The first one, I don't know the details, and again with the second one, I don't know the details. I know the story, the vague story. But I mean, you were talking earlier about Henry and Sam or whatever their names sort of were, and I was like, nope, no idea.
No
So,
idea.
No idea.
Look at this. Fucking Marlene.
Absolute scrub. Go take a shower.
Oh, I've got a bullet wound in my stomach. Could you do it for me? Oh, I suppose. I mean,
Where are my guns? I love Tess. She's just like, give me my guns. Please,
she's
where are
a
the
woman
guns?
that knows what she wants in life, and
She
it's
just wants
guns.
loads of guns. Joel just wants. I don't know what Joel wants.
I think he just
to be
wants
left
peace and
alone.
fucking quiet.
Yeah.
I feel like Marlene could have done Joel's job. You know, she passes Ellie on to him, and we'll talk about it when you finish the game. But you know, it's not really spoilers. You'll see Marlene again at the end of the game. It's just like I feel like you could have done this.
Yeah.
I mean, part of the reason is she's badly hurt, but look at her just X positioning. She can't be that bad.
Yeah. She
And then
and she also the next bit is just like she climbs up rooftops and stuff. She can't be that badly hurt. I mean, yeah,
Right.
she's got a bullet wound and she's bleeding out, but
It's
sure.
not even that much blood.
Yeah. She can't, it's a flesh wound. It's a flesh wound. It's just in her hip. It's fine. No internal organs have been touched. Right. Okay. We gotta go.
See, look at that. That's a good stride.
That's a run.
Yeah, there's a little limp in there. I think she's fine.
Yeah, I think if I got shot, I'd struggle to keep that pace.
Yeah, I'm not fucking coming out of the blue, expositioning about what's going on, then jumping up generators and reaching for ladders.
Yeah, that I remember thinking last night, like she's just been shot and she's jumped and pulled down a big metal ladder. Like she's
it's not-
fine. She is fine.
If you were that badly hurt, you're like, Joel, could you maybe do this for me? She's like, nah, I've
Yeah.
got this. I'm in charge now.
She is the queen.
Look at her
of the world.
just sprint up those stairs.
Oh, big bada boom.
Big
That's
boom.
so bad.
I love the use of the triggers in this.
Yeah.
Feels
Yeah.
real good. I love any game that uses the resistance triggers in the R2
Honestly,
and L2.
When the PS5 was announced and all those little bits came out, like, oh, they've got to have these haptic feedback, all these adaptive triggers and stuff. Like, not enough game. I thought every game would, talk about it or whatever. But no, it's not used enough at all. And I'm like, they're so, what's the word?
They're so good and it's so underutilized.
Yeah, oh, now she wants help.
Oh yeah, now one door can't be done. Fucking jumping for a ladder, no problem.
Yeah. Yeah, no, the triggers just feel so good. Like when you, like in this, when you use a med pack, they get a bit more harder to use, and it's nice. Also, I was talking yesterday about the idea of films and games and what's a better way to tell a story. And we were saying that obviously a film is a better way to tell a story because it's objective. Like, it's objective from the spectator. They can only see one version. And with a game, obviously, there's certain things you can do to kind of break that suspension of disbelief. One of them, we were talking, so we were playing this. One of them is Joel could just walk around like this the whole game, even if he doesn't need to sneak around. Or the other one could be that he could just play the whole game backwards. Yeah, that's my.
You're also so wrong. TV's the best way to tell any form of media.
Yeah. No, I agree. Actually, but
right, don't fuck this up.
I fucked this up.
No. Oh my god.
What?
Well, first of all, you're not that far from them, but there you go, walking around normally. Yeah, just choke this bitch out. I think you're about to be yeah, you're fucked. Someone saw you.
It's fine, I'll just punch him.
Oh, his hat came off. That was a good punch.
Nice. Oh, I broke his face in. Right, okay, I need to go with that. Crouch, heal. Right, Tess, just shoot some people. Marlene, just have a go.
She's kind of just good. Yeah. Marlene, you're too hurt. You should sit on the sidelines and do nothing. Nice. Smash him in the head. Fucking get wrecked. Nice.
Missed. Got him.
Hey, well done. He's not dead, but well done.
He's not dead?
No, the first one isn't. Remember, when they die, the inside of the circle goes red.
Oh, I thought I got a headshot on him. So, bam.
There you go. Now he's dead.
Disgusting. I love it.
You're disgusting at this game.
You're disgusting and you love me.
I don't love anyone.
It's not
except
what
for
your mum
myself,
said.
naturally. What fucking talking about my mum for?
I love your mum.
Fuck you.
What? That was a nice thing. that was a nice comment.
What? Saying that's not what my mum said? How would you know what my mum said?
What I said? What? I didn't say. I said that's what your mum said.
Yeah. How would you know what she said? You've been talking to her. What are you doing with my mother?
Just
Yes,
you can't see me, but I'm
up.
oh, an optional conversation. I was raising my eyebrows at the camera, so like Crash Bandicoot does when he gets on a pig.
Shut up.
Oi, come on, be
Oi.
nice to me. Oi.
Yeah. Slap your shitty face.
You take that back.
I don't take anything back. You know me, I'm stubborn.
Yeah, that's fine. That's why we love you.
No one loves me. I'm not
Right.
loved.
No one
So
loves
I'm
me. I
going-
don't love it. You're so emo.
I'm sick and going through my Chemical Romance phase.
Oh God! Finally.
My teenage dirtbag years.
Oh, they're making a comeback, are they?
Yeah. You
Love
would
it.
understand, Mark. No one understands.
It's a phase, Mom. It's not a phase.
Just a phase. She still seems pretty fine. Oh no, here we
Yeah.
go now. This is the mum's telling me I have to go to school performance. Oh no, I'm suddenly too sick.
Oh, you could.
Oh,
do
look at
this
the
for
limp
me.
that's come out of nowhere.
Oh, Yeah, I'm pretty sure she says, "Oh, I'm running on fumes." There you go.
Yeah.
Full of
That's,
shit.
7 a.m. playing COD, 7:15 telling your mum you're too tired to even do anything. Fuck off.
Yeah, yeah, she's full of shit. I hate her. Can't shoot her. I do like the world this is set in though. Like, obviously this is 20 years on, I think. 20 years on from the start, and there's obviously safe zones. There's outside of the city. There's just two areas, but inside of the city, it's pretty like military based. There's a curfew, and if you break that, you kind of you're likely to be shot or put to death. Oh look, another door you can't do. Fucking Jesus! But yeah, I really like the universe that they've created. I am enjoying it a lot.
Mum, I can't go to school.
I used to do this thing when I was younger, and where if I didn't want to go to school or I felt a bit peaky, I'd lay face down into my pillow and I'd breathe really heavily so that my face was really hot. And then when I turned around and went, "Mum, I don't feel very well," she'd check my forehead for my temperature. She'd be like, "Oh, you are feeling a bit hot and clammy." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not very well," right? And then, "Mum, if you're watching this, I'm sorry." And yeah, like I just spend the day playing games. And then she'd come home and be like, "How are you feeling?" I'm like, "I feel a bit better. I'll go to school tomorrow, don't worry." She'd be like, "If you need to take another day, that's fine." It depends how I felt the next day. I'd do the same thing if I need to. But yeah.
Do you know what always surprised me growing up was like not enough people pulled that I've lost my voice shit. That's like it got to be so easy to fake.
I never did that.
No, or did I really? But I just, like as you're talking about faking sicknesses, it's just like why not just be like, "Oh, I've lost my voice." You can't prove otherwise.
I mean that's true. I like talking though, so it's
Yeah,
that'd be really
you'd
hard
get
for
caught
me.
out easily.
Yeah, I'd really get because someone would say something and I'd be like, "What? No," and then they'd be like, "Hold on."
Someone would be like, "Yeah, Assassin's Creed's pretty lame," and you'd be like, "Well, excuse me."
Yeah, I'd turn it to Joel, Savage Man.
It's just cargo, Joel.
It's just
Brutal.
cargo.
Imagine being described as just cargo.
Yeah, she's a dickhead. Is she? She's not.
Marley.
She's not played by Elliot Page, is she? Is she?
No.
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 What was that whole thing? Was that just like a fan casting?
No, her original model, back when they
okay.
revealed this game back in PS3 times, looked like, well, her then, him now.
Right. Because I know she was in that game. Was it Beyond Two Souls? Is that the one she was in?
Yeah.
He was in. Sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I think this might be a good place to start.
I didn't find this.
Oh,
I didn't find this before.
new pendant. What if it said Mark on the other side? Damn it.
I don't think I found it. Oh well, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's been like 40 odd minutes of The Last of Us. I think we'll definitely do another one when you're a bit further in.
Maybe we could do like some of the final levels. So we've done the beginning. We'll both finish it and then come back and do some of the final levels and give a proper review.
Sounds like
it
a
won't
plan.
take too long, but yeah, it'd be good to come back and see if our opinions are still the same. So,
I mean, I know mine will be as I've played it so many times, but it's more interesting for you, I think, than me.
yeah, but you can also give your opinion on the story.
I have no opinions. No one understands me. I'm just different. And
Go
on that
listen to
note,
Mike M. Go listen to Mike M.
don't make me cough. Like, comment, subscribe, and do all that other shit YouTubers say to annoy you. Yeah, think that's
Show your
that.
friends. Show your mum.
Show your mum.
Show your mum.
All right. Show your mum. Show your mum. Show your mum Last of Us. See what she says. Leave a comment on what your mum thinks.
Ooh.
Ooh, what?
Ooh, she might like Joel.
She might like Joel. Joel's a bit tasty.
Look at him.
Look
So
at
pretty.
him. Sexy. Show me his ass. Let's get a bunda shot to end.
Oh, it doesn't quite go that
Ah, he's pancake, isn't he? Fucking
He is.
pancake ass.
You think climbing up all those ladders and rooftops,
All walking
couple of
around in a
dudes.
squat position the entire fucking game.
Let's
Right.
see if we can see.
See that bundle. Oh. Who wants cake for dinner? Right.
Disgusting.
Fuck off. I'm done. Bye.
Right. Bye.